Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with Allison Nichols. Sag, before I get started, I just want to do a quick Intuitive Clarity announcement. I have published and put on the market my tarot deck that I had been working on for the past year. And I will have to say they turned out like paintings. They're pretty cool. They did turn out a little dark. I just want to take on some of them, but I just want to take a quick moment and share with you why I created them and share a few with you. There will be a video attached at the end of this that you can click on where you can see the whole deck. I did a quick video where you could see the whole deck. So it's called The Fairy's Journey. I created it using the Rider-Waite system with that in mind. So we have the whole major arcana Fool's Journey, and then I have the four suits of the minor arcanas. So your cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. I created them so that new readers could look at the card and quickly understand what the meaning of the card is. Without having to look at keywords, hopefully, is the goal. And seasoned readers might be able to get a different interpretation for a card that they've been reading for oh so very long. So wands, we'll start with minor arcana. And I know my lighting is so bad. That's why the video will help you. But anyway, wands is going to be fire, which is your element. And then I added the season, which is always summer. Try to get one where you could really see the season. There's the Queen of Fire. If there was an astrological sign associated with the card, Sag, I put it at the bottom. On the symbol at the bottom banner, and I also wrote out the sign if you don't know the symbols. That way, maybe over repetition, you can actually kind of learn the symbols as well. Here's cups, two of cups, which is spring. Okay, and then the cups at the bottom for the general symbolism. Here's another water. They turned out just like paintings. Now, air or swords did turn out a little dark. And at first, when I saw it, I was a bit disappointed. But the more I worked with them, the more I actually enjoyed it because it really makes you look into the picture. I used a lot of detail work. There's a lot of layering going on here. Anyway, so this is swords, which is air, and the season is fall. So we get pentacles. Can't find a pentacle. That's never good. Here's another air. It's one of my faves. Here's one of the, I guess I'll just have to come across it. Here's one of the major arcanas. This is the Tower. And there again, if there is an astrological sign associated with it, I put it on there. There's the moon. They really did turn out very pretty. Very pretty. I can't find the pentacle. Oh, here we go. Here's the page. All right, so there's the page of pentacles. So pentacles is earth and winter. All right, so those are the cards. Here's the star. This one's fun. And there is an introductory offer. Just click on the lovers. Click on the link below. And that'll take you to the website where you can purchase them. There is an intro offer of $34.99. It's called The Fairy's Journey, and created and illustrated by yours truly, Allison Nichols. All right, Sag, enough about me. Okay, so that's all that's going on with Intuitive Clarity right now. Let's go ahead and see what we have going on for the month of April for my lovely fire sign Sagittarius. My entertainers. course, we're going to do numerology and clarification. All right, Sag. All right, let me do some clarification. Um, 3, nice. Okay, Sag, you're going into the month of April with the energy of 3. 3 is teamwork, building your tribe, adding something. So actually, it's a very positive energy. If you were thinking about, I don't know, adding a partner in business, 3s are also very social, and um, pregnancy also in the energy of 3. So if you want to get pregnant, it's a good energy. If you don't, you need to be cautious. Ha. But anyway, the energy of 3 is very social as well. So it's adding something. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, Sag. To start off the week 1, I do get the Knight of Water, but I got it reversed. So this is out of my deck. Okay. So he is the Knight of Water and Cups, and his astrological sign is Pisces. So it is a water sign energy. So it's going to be more emotional. And because he's a knight, he's bringing news. So it's bringing emotional news. Now, because it's reversed, Sagittarius, it could be a bit upsetting. And I get the book on top, which is Discovery, and it's straight up. There again, it's getting information, all right, along with my knight. So that actually rings, that falls together quite nicely. However, I believe the information might be a bit upsetting, but we're going to continue on and see what's going on. Now, I do get that second week, the 7 of water. There's a bit of an emotional things going on with you these first couple weeks of the month of April. My 7 of water is many things. Okay, it's dreaming, all right, but it's also delusional. Sometimes it is choosing. Well, it's choosing to look at the bright side, which is positive, but kind of in a delusional way. All right, where there's no way that's going to happen, kind of thing. And then on top of that, though, I do get the writer, which is bringing more news. Okay, so this news up here, you might not be seeing it as seriously as you should be, is what I want to tell you. You might be looking at it a little rosier than it really is, because going into that third week, and clarification, I get the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, and the 8 of Pentacles, but I got a reverse. When she is straight up, she is working diligently. She's actually one of my faves. I'll get a little closer there. That was the only card I never redid. I did her once and I was done out of all 78. Anyway, I got it reversed. So she's not working quite as diligently. Or there is a lack of work. And I do get the fish reverse too, which is riches. It's luck, but it's also wealth coming in. So there could be a bit of a stopping period here about either your work, or some money coming to you that you have worked for. If it's about past money, it could be a debt. So all the money that you had worked for is going to pay off this debt. It could be that. Clarification. And then I get the fourth week, the temperance. All right. Which the temperance, if I put a sign on it, is the Sagittarius. All right. So what this is telling me, Sag, is that you need to stay balanced. All right. There's some chaos going on. It looks like this third week. So you need to stay balanced. And I do get the moon reversed. But don't put your head in the sand. All right. If this is straight up, there's some things that are secretive, but there's some things that are going to come out. They've come out. You just need to choose to see it. All right. You need to not put your head in the sand. Stay balanced. All right. Think about things logically in a more logical way, is what I want to tell you. So let's keep doing some clarification. And what have I used today? Let's just make it all fun for Sagittarius because you guys are the most fun in the whole zodiac, I believe. I believe that to be true. So we'll use my Alice in Wonderland deck. All right. Seven's also about decisions. There's some news coming that you might have to be making some decisions about. That first and second week. Sorry about that. Good. Okay, good. All right, so that first week I get the Ace of Wands reversed. So this also is not good communication. Something stopping. So if there was a project, there's something stopping. Remember, there's news coming here. All right, that might be a bit negative or emotionally upsetting. It might take away your fire here, Sagittarius. You know, with energy, emotionally, it might take away your fire and your want to start a new project or start something new. I do get the Fool on top of my information coming, on top of possible decisions, possibly not looking at things as they truly are. I do get the Fool, which he is very optimistic. He's the Fool. He's zero. All right. So he's starting off on his journey. So you might be making decisions with my writer moving forward too. You might be making decisions that you want to start a new journey, a new life, a new project, whatever that might be. Okay, but with the Fool, the optimistic Fool, and my lady with her head in the clouds a little bit. It could be you might not be looking at the situation as clearly as you should. However, when you get into that third week, remember I said there could be a lack of riches. You might have to work harder to pay something off because here again I get my Eight of Pentacles again, but it's straight up, which is great because you're back at it. So if you were looking at things a bit unclear, I see where that third week you're back on track, which is great. You're working diligently to take care of whatever this negative thing was. If you lost a job, okay, you're going to get a new one, or there's something to replace it. So if there's a loss of money, there's something to replace it by your hand. You're the one doing it. You're the one making it happen. All right. This fourth week, I do get the Eight of Swords reversed. The Eight of Swords straight up is a bit chaotic. So there was some past chaos, some past arguing, perhaps some past major problems that you are going to need to stay balanced because this thing is about to come out. You cannot get away from it. With the H, you're trying real hard to hold your own. You do hold your own, but it's time to make some different decisions, okay, about how to handle these problems. All right, staying balanced is quite important this fourth week. Last, oh no, we'll do him. feeling imprisoned is the Eight of Swords as well, whether that's in your mind or physically. But because it's reversed, that is things coming out into the open. It's not. Hmm, hmm. Okay, okay. So the I get the scythe here, which is disappointments. All right. Remember, we talked about some news that was coming that might take away your fire. There it is, and disappointment. So this news is disappointing. However, you are looking at the brighter side of things that second week. You really are. You're trying very hard to stay optimistic. Kudos to you, Sagittarius. Because I have the lilies on top of my Fool. And so optimism, a new journey, a new embark, and happiness. All right. It could even be moving forward. So you could be making the decision here to move into a different direction. All right. Um, because, and that is a good way to look at it. It is a happy, optimistic way to look at it. So kudos to you. This third week, though, I do get the Cupid reversed. So there's a bit of sadness, I believe, around how you are bringing in your money or what's going on around your work, or in general, how your money comes in. All right, how you're handling your money. Um, Fourth week, I do get an agreement or a partnership. All right. So there is harmony going on here, or keep the harmony with whoever this partnership is. So keep the harmony. There's going to be some things that come out that you might have to make a different agreement with someone about in order to adjust how you're handling the situation. All right. Or you might have to, in order to keep peace, you might have to make an agreement with someone because some things came out perhaps that you didn't want to. Um, Either way, it actually ends well because these two guys here with my positive agreement and my harmony and balance, it appears as if the center stuff here that is negative, some negative things came out. It appears that it's creating a new, either a new contract, a new agreement, or a new partnership in some form. All right. Remember, we were talking about threes, adding something, teamwork, could be bringing in someone new in order to handle this situation right here, and it's a positive thing. Okay, so you're dealing with the correct people, is what I want to tell you. Okay, Sag. Let me see how you're feeling going into the month of May. This actually was not that bad at all. Week two, you're very optimistic. At some point it might be a bit over optimistic, but it's okay. It's making you happy. It's keeping your sanity. Knock yourself out. Do it. Because you did just come off of a bit of a disappointing news that first week. Third week, there might be, there again, there might be a bit of uh, it's either you have to make a decision that you have to diligently work instead of doing things that you love. Okay, because there's something financial that you need to take care of, or there's a new project that came your way. Maybe you've been kind of stagnant with projects, and then boom, all of a sudden things start happening, and so now you can't do the things you love. You have to go to work, or you have to walk away from your loved ones because you're busy at work, so you're not getting to see them that often. Um, I see a good partnership. I see a good, you're signing a contract to handle a problem that's come up. It's good. So overall, Sag, it's a great, It's a great month. It's got some twists and turns, but it's a pretty good month. Keep that optimism. All right. How's Sag going into the month of May? Okay, great. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Huh. This is fabulous, Sagittarius. All right. The energy that I get is the Ace of Water. Okay, so you're happy. You're actually going in quite happy. There's something that has been laid to rest, that has been killed, done with. Remember, we were saying that there was a situation that popped up that you might have to make some type of agreement, sign a contract, or add someone to help you with. Um, I get my 10 of air, 10 of swords, which is an ending. All right. And then it goes into my 10 of cups, or 10 of water, which is a total happy family. It's total happiness. So we have happy energy. It's also, sometimes this is also a new love coming your way. All right. So if here, this 4th week in April, you were signing contracts to, or new family member, I mean, to like end some type of a partnership or relationship, it appears as if something new is already on the horizon, or you're feeling that energy. You're ready to start a new world, a new family. That's the energy you're walking into it. In other words, this ending, although very rough, was kind of a gift in a way. All right. That's what I have, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did reading for you. Of course, always comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm putting my Facebook um, link down there. Please click on that. Follow me on Facebook. All kinds of fun stuff pops up on there. You never know what you're going to see. If you're interested in purchasing the Fairies Journey, click the link below for that. And there again, intro offer $34.99. I am always here for your own personal intuitive clarity reading, and there is a link for that as well, or just email me and I'll tell you where to go. Either way, Sagittarius, I want you to have a fabulous April. And as always, I'm sending loving energy your way until we meet again in May. Bye bye.